Welcome to the space where conversation ignite, where the tropics meet the real. Yo, Eric Kizzie here, Jeff Carter on the track. Brothers from another mother, ain't no turning back. Got that Panama.
Hello. We're back.
Yeah.
Hey
We
guys,
are back.
welcome. I'm Eric Kizzie, and over there,
Hey, this is Jeff Carter. About to do this thing.
and we are on a new podcast, Behind the Red Curtain. Jeffrey, talk about everything Daiquiri 23 and what's going on in the city, vibing out on some good stuff that's happening. So, man, we have not seen each other for a minute since I came back to the States here in Florida. What is shaking? Right.
Man. Well, for one, we just had an earthquake yesterday. That was shaking yesterday morning. You know, it was shaking buildings and shaking beds and people slept through it. And those of us woke up to it.
Right.
So we was shaking a little bit yesterday morning, but some of us been through it. I knew what it was. I looked up and I'm like, yeah, an earthquake. But thank God wasn't no damage. Everybody's safe. And that's what is a blessing for us here in Panama.
Yeah, sending our thoughts to all the people down in Colombia that were
Definitely.
Yeah.
All the Americans that's down there living. We send our thoughts and prayers out to those guys and men and women down there. But somebody had reached out to me and said, man, y'all be safe. I said, no. I said, we still safer with earthquakes shaking around us than you are in the United States now.
Right.
I'm like, y'all living in a nightmare every day. And we wake up to heaven every day.
Tell me about it, man. The stress is real, brother. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
The stress every day just going out, and you can just see it on people's faces, man, and just the hostility and just
want to start something just because of the color of your skin.
Man,
great.
It's nothing. Yeah. People be acting like it's not, but even people that you may have conversated with in the past, just watching their views just change. It's really chaos, man. It's crazy. And that's Panama has always been my safe haven to come down, decompress. Man, boy, I be putting my body through it, coming back and forth. But I've been doing it for so long, over a decade now, a decade and a half. So, but boy, I can't wait till it's like permanent. But it was good to see you down there, man, and be up in the spot. Shoot, every time I come back, man, I suppose people lose weight normally when they come to Panama, but I'll be sitting over there eating all the goddamn cocktails and all that damn fattening food. Boy, I'm like a pig, boy.
Man, look here. Then you go back and lose it.
Yeah. 100 miles and running, baby.
No, it's been a blessing to be able to have a place of business that welcomes people that come to Panama because of they're watching our videos, they're watching other people's videos, and I'm gonna just say it loud. Panama's not advertising for the African Americans to move to Panama. It's people like us with podcasts. We're the ones promoting Panama as a destination for you who want to leave America. We are the ones that are the main attraction and reason why people have opened up their minds to coming to Panama. And that's why my whole thing is, hey, if we're the reason, we need to have our community in Panama because we're attracting them. Panama's not. Panama is benefiting economically on a tremendous pace. They're on a pace ahead of what they thought they would be on. That's how many of us are coming. And that's why I say it's important to start building that community now while we are able to build it. But right now, our resources is being depleted because everybody's going and acting so touristy. They're depleting that out, even though they're replenished every single month. But they haven't gotten the concept is we don't have a community that's together yet. We don't have that. And I'm speaking to the people about to come here.
Right.
come with that mindset in mind. The people that's already here have decided what they wanted to do. But
Yeah.
for the ones that are coming now, I'm telling you, coming here thinking we got to build our community. And that's what we're going to be talking about in the future, coming to Panama and what a community looks like. And I'm already in the progress of starting that
Right.
in a major way. In a major way, it's not something that I'm going to put out there in detail right now because I'm identifying certain people that have the same attitude and positivity that's needed to create a community where everybody's benefiting. So, I have to say that, man, because I got to plug that with the people coming. We need positive people that feels that they wish they could be part of a community that has a base that everything you need is within the community. Stop going outside when you can already build your community from the inside out.
Right. Right. It's people should look at themselves as being an ambassador to those that are looking at coming down here and having a true community. We're not talking about segregating yourself, away from others. So that's, many people, well, they just don't understand what community actually consists of.
Right.
So, but that's in the works. What else, man? You've been busy. I've been freaking going at it, man. These cats back here trying to set laws to stop brothers from earning that dollar. I tell you, boy, they.
Yeah.
So what have you been working on? You have a couple of deals going on. You're changing your menu a little bit. So
Yeah. Yeah. In business in Panama, man, you got to reinvent yourself every day. I decided that now it's time to elevate, and now we've gone to a 7-day-a-week schedule. We're open on Mondays, preparing for success 7 days a week because I'm all about being successful. And I was patient enough to do it, preparing the staff to be able to open 7 days a week to schedule. Uh, I went to a breakfast menu starting at 8:30 in the mornings. Uh, Not only do you elevate, you've got to create a revenue stream to pay for those things you need to elevate too, because elevation means you got to have money and you
right.
got to make a way for revenue to come in. And so you look and evaluate the company. And in May, I fired myself as the day-to-day manager and hired a manager, took on additional expenses to do that. So in doing that, I said, how do I pay for this? And I basically said, open up another day. We're getting ready to start our delivery service, private delivery. Uh, not only with breakfast, but everything, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It came to my attention there's several people that may not have the mobility to go out to restaurants, and they're trying to look at hiring maids or someone to come in and fix their prep meal for them and what have you.
Yeah,
That's an additional.
we was talking about that, Jeff, about people making meals and people trying to offer services like that just independently. And you have a very unique view on that because of what's required of your staff.
Yes,
And it's a
yes,
certification.
yes,
Tell
and
people
this.
about that. Tell people about that.
Yeah. Even me, I don't even work in the kitchen. I don't handle no food or nothing, but I still have to be Serve Safe certified. I still have to have my health cards, just to be an owner. I have to have all of those things required of everybody that works in the industry. And, everybody in our kitchen is certified. Our business is certified by the health department. And then I tell people, why not actually um, make sure that at least the people that you hire to come in are certified not only to work in Panama, but they're certified with the government of Panama to work for themselves as private catering and what have you. You need to look at, can they provide those documents to you? And in most cases, I would hope that you vetted them that way, because your health is the one that is at risk. And again, you're buying the ingredients and you're providing the space, but even if you got a bad tooth in your mouth, they're not going to certify you until you go get that fixed. They're going to give you a TB. They're going to give you a TB test. They're going to do all those things required as a food handler in order to actually work in an establishment that sells food.
Right.
So that's kind of where I would advise. That's my public service announcement to anybody considering that.
Yeah, that's good info right there. I mean, you don't want to be catching anything or having some people not having the proper documentation. And if you choose to go that route, hey,
Yeah, God bless you.
yeah, keep yourself safe. Do your due diligence. As you always say, trust but verify, man. So
yeah, trust and verify, baby. That's all I got to say, man. I live that.
Yeah. So that's cool thing. So you're going to basically be having what's the equivalent to a Meals on Wheels there, where people that maybe don't like to come out because they don't like crowds or whatever the case may be, they'll be able to call up and maybe get some kind of meal plan.
Yeah, they can actually get our private delivery service if it's just one meal, or if they want a meal for the week. We are starting our meal plans bi-weekly, monthly, so that they'll have a hot home cooked meal every day of the week, or at least 5 days that they'll have a home cooked meal delivered directly to their home. As to when they get hungry, hey, they pull it out. They know it was made fresh because it's not delivered to you frozen. It was just prepared. So
Right.
you know how that you can put it in, no preservatives, it's all natural. So you know that you can go the week and you're going to have a selection from our oxtails, curry chicken, jerk chicken, baked whatever it is you want, fresh vegetables, rice and peas, and when we start putting that soul food on you, I can't put you every day with soul food, because you might go outside and do something to yourself, but we want to be able to give you something that you can sit in your home and enjoy your meal while you're watching your favorite show or what have you. We want to be able to do that. And then we got a lot of remote workers here too that is stuck behind the desk first thing in the morning.
Right.
So again, they're stuck in their apartments, and we want to be able to serve them as well. And again, why not? If it's available to you, why not? It's not the source that it's coming from. It's the fact that we're giving value with that service. It's somebody that's verified, somebody that if you want to come and sit down and have a night out or a morning out, you can come there and work while you actually have your breakfast. We have Wi-Fi, open to the public when they do come, so you can continue your work right there, and instead of being stuck in an apartment all day. So we do have access to all of that, and we open that up to the public, and it's up to them whether they want to use it or not. We're not charging for them to come and entertain themselves or work in our space. We're not telling them, oh, you can't stay here that long. No, we're better than that. We're more community minded, and we want them to come.
Right. And you're using people to deliver that strictly for Daiquiri 23.
Correct. A private service and not the other drivers and what have you.
Yeah. Well, awesome, man. Awesome. The sounds. You've been vibing out over there, man. You got that live band going. Tell us about
Yeah.
about the name of the band and what you got going with that now with the live entertainment.
Yeah, we've been working, trying to perfect the delivery of the band sound and that it's acceptable and professional. Soul Session with Rob and Ross, and and every now and then we'll have a guest saxophonist, guest guitarist, and the sounds is professional, it's good, uh, and people that have heard it, they love it. We've been perfecting that for some time now, and I think we're on the right track. We're doing that every Wednesday night, along with our welcome Expat Wednesday nights, our game night, our meetup. For new people coming to Panama to meet and greet. They will meet tourists from time to time. They're still working, but they're considering Panama as a place. And that takes us right into our next segment of we've got people that are coming to Panama and they're considering Panama as a place to come, but the playing field is starting to change.
Right.
The requirement.
Let's start that off with our second segment on that about the climate is changing here. So guys,
Yeah.
we'll get that on the next segment. Right now, let's take a moment for our sponsors.
Brioche bun kissed by flame, heaped with slow braised pulled beef, glazed in smoky sweet barbecue, cloaked in molten pepper jack, crowned with caramelized plantains, and sealed in its glossy top. Balanced, spicy, sweet, unforgettable, made to...
You can find that signature burger at Daiquiri 23, located outside the Megapolis Mall. Come on by. Every day's happy hour from 3 to 6 p.m. See you there. Okay, guys, we're back, and we was leading off with the climate that is changing with, people, the type of people, the individuals that are coming down that are looking seriously at Panama for many reasons. No longer is Spain really leading in the way. Theirs is changing so rapidly over there. Mexico's is changing rapidly. The money they're wanting down there is ridiculous. So let's hit on that. What are you seeing?
It's just that the playing field is starting to change. Now, Panama economically is targeting those of us who are financially able to raise the bar on the quality of people that are coming, meaning they're raising the bar on your income requirement. A lot of us professional people, we meet that automatically, but some of those that's on the border line individually may struggle to meet those requirements. So your income is going to be required to increase to where you need to start telling how much you really make coming to Panama. And that determines, how much you're going to pay also to come to Panama, because even the attorney fees for immigration is increasing. So the more the government requires, the more your lawyer is going to require. The requirement income may change, but so will the money that lawyers are asking you are going to change as well. Right. Because one increase is not going to go without the other being increased.
Right.
The landscape on rental property, the landscape on investment property, the landscape on coming as a business owner, all that's increasing, and it's going to be out of reach for some people, and it's going to still be in reach for a lot of people. That's why I encourage people, if you're on the fence, at least if you know Panama is the place that you're going to come, get your residency started now. It may be 2 years before you move, just like you did. Yeah. It may be a couple of years before you move, but at least you came in under the old guidelines. you know. So you got to be ahead of the game. Don't be
Got to
late to the game.
grandfather yourself in, baby, because
Yeah,
that friendly nation ain't so friendly. I was on the old one, man, where and got it so quick too. Now they're taking a
yeah.
whole lot longer.
Taking longer because there's so many people coming. You know,
Yeah.
don't come at halftime thinking you're going to enjoy the rest of the game. You know, you got to get there early, get your seat, get your popcorn ready,
That's
get your
right.
drink on.
Get them
You got to be
skills.
ready for this.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be ready for it.
It was crazy back when they was changing the friendly nation. I mean, not just North American people and Canadians, but Europeans were all man. It was chaos. They wasn't trying to make that deadline. So yeah.
And also, I just got to add, you know, people are scrapping for your business too now.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that you are contacting and providing all this information, giving you the hook, they gonna get some cheese out of you too. They gonna get some money out of you too.
Don't get
And yeah, they want that bank too now. But one thing I can say for sure is that when you come to me, I'm in business. I'm brick and mortar. And if there's anything I can do to soften your landing here in Panama, I'm going to do that. So that's what being part of a community, a real community, is. Some people have to charge because that's what they're doing to make a living. I'm not in any kind of relocation business whatsoever.
Yeah, right.
I do have a lot of referrals now that I can give you. But my referrals is straight for who I'm referring you to, and be telling them if I refer somebody to you now, you need to make sure you take care of them because it's my reputation as well. When I refer you to somebody, I'm not destroying my reputation referring you just to anybody who actually not going to be able to do anything for you but take your money. I don't refer you out like that, and I'm referring you to hopefully a long relationship with who I'm referring you to, somebody that's trusted.
Right.
Go ahead, man. Touch on that.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, the people I have, I hold tight to my chest. I don't just refer them to any Tom, Dick, or Harry. I mean,
right.
After I get to know you, I may share that person because that's long term for me. My attorneys I use, anybody else that does business in Panama, I'm not just giving them to everybody, and then you just go treat them like some Uber driver or something. I'm like, no.
But not only that, and I know I hate to stop you there. Don't devalue what they're offering you,
right?
Because that relationship is going to save you, not just for immigration. I don't want just for somebody to come down here and thinking it's just for immigration purposes only. No, we know that if you get into a real estate or a business later on, or you are having some issues and you need to know somebody that's connected, that's what that person that we're referring you to will do for you.
Right.
Like, for instance, I was told, oh, you can't get a cigar license. You can't, people smoking. And, I'm told this by an attorney now, somebody I trusted. But until I replaced that attorney, thanks to this man right here, I basically was told, hey, let me call the mayor and see what's going on. Now my application is before them to get approved for it when I was told that I couldn't. So this is what we're talking about. I need somebody that's going to go and open the right door.
Right.
And then come back and give me a yes. Is it going to cost me? Yes. It's going to cost me. But it was better than a no.
Right.
And it was able for me to get to a yes because of somebody knows somebody that can make the call and come and look at the business and say, I don't see why not. That's simple.
Right.
That's simple.
Right.
But if you're dealing with somebody that can't do that, but you need somebody in your corner to do that, then that's the person you choose. But if
So
you don't need all that, you just need to get regular. Okay, take some Pepto Bismol, and you know you can get regular again. You
yeah.
know, and that's kind of what we're talking about.
Yeah, I look for the long term. I look for someone that's going to be there even as I age, and that's not going to age
Yeah,
out before me. And I want them to be well diverse in criminal law and everything else, because I'm living in the country. See, so
yeah.
you wanna not just be in that tourist mindset and just think, oh, I just need an immigration attorney. No, you need to have someone to be able to look over your will papers, your maybe if you go and purchase a vehicle, a place, a house, a condo, all that stuff. You know, you set yourself up
Not
for success.
not only that. If you plan on driving in Panama, you may get in a major accident
Mm, right.
and bodily injury to somebody who's saying
Mhm,
it's your fault.
right.
Now it turns into a criminal case.
And
Okay.
you being a foreigner, you already got something maybe against you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They're gonna treat you like a gringo now.
Yeah.
Uh, but you know what I love about it is you got the right lawyer.
Yeah.
He gonna he gonna turn you into a Panamanian real quick.
I'm telling you, man. That's yeah.
He gonna level the playing field for you. He
It's
gonna
good.
level that playing field for you.
Exacto. So yeah,
Yeah,
definitely look at that. And guys, while we even mentioned that about the accident, that's a very good point, because some I know everyone wants to be like, I don't want to drive. I'm not going nowhere. I'm like Uber. That gets costly. You know, I want to go out
yeah,
somewhere. Uber. No. I'm gonna have a vehicle. But I had a buddy got into an accident, and they was just telling him just plead guilty. He had to go and get camera footage of intersections and stuff like that, and showed that he was not guilty. But so
yeah,
they was even just trying to tell him, even on the same, just plead guilty. And even when he went to court, oh, just plead guilty. Now, I would recommend get you a dash cam. You
yeah.
own a vehicle, get a dash cam, because now I like, man, you don't have a dash cam? Like, no, I'm like, man, you get it now. I got here. I was riding with them. Like, yeah, like that dash cam you got. Oh yeah, all it takes is once. But I mean, it's
Yeah.
so stressful. Just have it right when you get your vehicle. You get a vehicle, hook up your dash cam.
Well. Again, let's put it this way: what happens if you're in an Uber and you get hurt because of an accident?
Right,
You're not even driving,
right. So
and now you have to depend on the insurance company.
mm,
No, no, no.
better
You
have
better have a
it.
lawyer.
Yeah,
You better have a lawyer.
and have a relationship with them, man. That just not
And
just yeah.
yeah. So again, we're just trying to bring up real scenarios that are possible. If you're fearful of driving, what do you think about the person that is driving? He got blind spots. He got blind spots.
Hey, we all know if you're in Panama, you know you rode in the back seat. You see these how crazy they be. I'm like, dang boy, you just gonna stick your nose? I'm like, they don't care. They don't
Yeah,
care.
look, you just gonna run that red light, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna run it.
you better hope you don't get T-boned. I'm like, yeah, some of that
Yeah,
craziness, man. I mean, you've seen it with the bus, those little white buses trying to turn on a highway, a U-turn, and then get T-boned, and people
the
just
city bus.
yeah,
I see the city bus
yeah,
in accidents all the time with cars and motorcycles.
right. Their interpretation on I got enough time. Nah, nah,
Oh,
man.
you see me? I know they see me,
Yeah,
but that don't mean they gonna stop. They might be looking at their phone.
so yeah, I'm gonna be well insured, and the traffic don't mean anything to me. I'm from Cali, so shit.
Yeah, yeah,
So I know how to bogart. So, but yeah, if you get a car, just protect yourself and everything about what you're doing, and you'll be all good. So, but
yeah. But anyway, we got to put
yeah,
that PSA out there.
yeah, we got because it's real, man. People be sitting in the back,
Yeah,
they be white knuckling, and they be holding on tight. And Hey, you really want to live the rest of your life in another country and have someone chauffeur? The odds are sooner or later you're gonna roll some snake eyes. So I mean, I'd rather be in my own vehicle. But Ubers are, hey, if you have too much drink, use an Uber. Just be safe, be responsible. But every day, I like to just zip. If I gotta zip somewhere, I can just get my own ride and zip. So it's
and the ending of that is that if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Say it again.
If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You know. So I'm ready, baby. You catch me and I ain't ready. Oh my God. My God.
Yeah.
Lucille coming out the grave on that one. You look, look, by the time that you sleeping and that whip hit your back, you wasn't ready. You wasn't ready.
Oh man.
Well, I love it, man. I love it. I love the challenge of life, bro.
Man, it's good. It's good, man. So people definitely the landscape is going to look so much different in just 2 to 5 years from now. Like you said, things are progressing rapidly. Tunnels been dug, roads are being put in.
Train tracks are being built.
Oh man,
to go places that they'd never been before. The landscape is here. The opportunities are here, and they're still going to be here for a while because it takes years to move mountains. There's some of them are still suffering from the pandemic. Still suffering and struggling. The unemployment is up here because of job opportunities are down. You know,
like 9%. It's 9%.
Yeah. So, people are really struggling financially here, and that's one of the reasons why I say that we have to build our own community, man. And I'm going back to that because that means we got to have our own schools in Panama.
Right.
And we got people coming to Panama that are bringing American kids that speak only one language. Well, we can have a Spanish teacher there too. That's why it's called a school. We can have languages, different languages, but we need to be prepared for that. And having a community means more than just that. Legal advice from a U.S. standpoint, since you're still filing taxes or running back and forth to the United States, you still got that American ankle bracelet on, and you still have to do certain things the way that it needs to be done in the U.S. in order to survive here in Panama. So a community will allow you to do that, but you got to build something that bridges that to where you depend less and less on the United States. Your banking, for instance, you need a banking institution that is catered to us coming to here in Panama. That's called part of a community. We got all these doctors and nurse practitioners and nurses are retired coming to Panama, engineers, you name it, superintendents for schools. I've met them all, judges, I've met them all. And I'm saying, man, we got the making of a community here, and it's so easy to do. But the one thing that always escapes us, we don't want to do nothing together.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to do nothing together.
Yeah.
We got to stop that. We got to stop. We got to start doing it together. Don't bring that here to Panama. That's why I'm saying, for all of you that are in the United States, come here, build it. It's here. Ain't nobody stopping you with you. It's a black and brown community here in Panama. And I say black and brown, that's what we're arriving to. It doesn't have to stay that way. It can be a community for all.
Right.
Because that's the community. That's where we come from, a country where it's a blended society. It's a melting pot. We don't want to exclude anybody. We want to include everybody.
Yeah. Why be segregating? Yeah.
Yeah. And that's where the strength is at, is that we're able to do something here that we weren't able to do there. I'm not saying they're not MAGA lovers and promoters down here in Panama, because there is.
Yeah, right.
But there also is a mindset of we're against each other too. That's here.
Mm-hmm.
That's here too.
Right.
And it's not good to see, but it's good to talk about. You know, we gotta love each other. We gotta love each other. And you can't say, "Oh, I don't hate nobody." Be real. Be real.
Right.
Your soul hates it
Mm-hmm.
because it's not used to it. I've been in a world of togetherness. I've been in several different countries of togetherness. I'm in one now. When I see Panama protests, I see all for one and one for all out in
Mm-hmm.
them streets protesting. We're not going to protest. We're going to peacefully come here and build
Mm-hmm.
peacefully. Generational wealth. That's what we're here and have the opportunity to do. And like I said, I'm glad to be a leader. I'm not afraid of it.
Right.
You know, so that's one thing I had to say about that is that I'm very strongly determined wanting that to happen, and that conversation need to be had. And I am the perfect person to talk to about how we're going to get that done. And having good legal support that I've had these discussions with that tells me how to do it and do it legally here in Panama.
Right. Right. So, that's Daiquiri 23 is always going to be that spot, always going to be that hub for people to come in, stop by. If you're visiting, hey, see Jeff there. He'll hook you up. A little welcome daiquiri. And,
Yeah.
It's all about good vibes, guys. I mean, that's the way I've been from my first time coming to Panama way back when. It was 2008, and how much has changed. Good people are coming down here. Those are the ones I keep in my corner that I want to be surrounded by, because I don't vibe, underneath anything, 52.1 or something. I'm always vibing high, baby. 80s and up. So,
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer on light attracts light, and that's the way I roll. So if you're coming to Panama, look up Daiquiri 23. You can find them on the internet, social media. Daiquiri 23's everywhere. Got live music. You got hey, and every day is an expat day for newcomers. If you want to step in and get your surroundings on what you should do, don't be shy. All is welcomed, and you can catch Jeff usually there in mornings or evenings. He be skipping through. I know you done you ain't got to be there all day like you used to be.
Yeah.
I know you feel good about that. But
That's it, man. And I definitely got to plug the fact that we do have a lot of cigar smokers that's coming too, and we created a nice place for them to come. I know there's other places that are in the city that they can go and smoke their cigars and what have you. But it's a membership. You can talk about that. But no, I don't need no membership to have my people come smoke those cigars and drink some bourbon and what have you, some whiskey. But I encourage them to do that. I encourage them to create something at Daiquiri 23 that they have for the cigar lovers, the hookah smokers, because I'm creating a space for that. And everything that I touch, it costs money to do. It ain't free,
right.
And people don't understand that. It's where other people are charging, membership fees or things like that. We sell cigars too.
Right.
But again, other people buy our cigars and take it back to the US to smoke, because they want the type of cigars that we sell here in Panama. And they take them back as gifts. Then other people come and just want to buy them to smoke or bring their own. I know they're patronizing us, and they do that openly. I don't have to tell them, "Hey, man, you got to buy something." No, they're going to buy something to drink. They're going to buy something to snack on. I don't have to tell the real people to come. They know what they have to do when they go to other venues in the U.S. They know what they have to do, and if they go to one here in Panama, I don't have to tell them that. That's when you know you got the class act person. You
Right.
don't tell them that. You don't never have to discuss that, and it never comes to mind. We do it organically.
Right.
We support organically. That's what we do. We know somebody is paying for us to be here, and we don't take that for granted. That's what we do. Like you just said, iron sharpens irons.
Right.
We sharpen each other. We empower each other. We put people in a powerful position, not just to be there today and gone tomorrow because someone feels that service is not worth it. But I got to say this too. Everything that has affected the world is starting to affect Panama a little bit. If they see me doing well, they go up on my rent when it's time to renew. They go up on your rent at your apartments. This has happened to me before. Oh, well, this, and we're going to have to go up on your rent. And it's not like 10%, nothing like that. They'll double it. They'll go up 25%.
Right.
Just like because I've only been at this location 1 year, but the owner decides I want $1,000 more a month from you.
Oof.
Okay, I'm going to increase your rent $1,000 more a month.
Right. That's
okay.
Real. That's real.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what am I supposed to do? Well, I'm gonna just go and move somewhere else. No, I gotta suck it up.
Yeah.
See, people don't see that increased cost. They don't see the increased cost of the light bills for a commercial establishment, the increase of cost of food because of the cost of the fuel went up.
Right.
They don't see that, but if they see a 25-cent increase on the menu, well, I just paid this last week for that. What happened?
Man, these H&H green stamp folks need to. I mean, dang.
H&H.
Yeah.
Man, you could at least went to the EBT card, bro.
Hey, they might as well be licking stamps of books. Hey, can I pay for that hamburger? I'm like, come on, man. I mean, here in the States, they see increase and don't say a damn word, just pay for it and keep moving. But they
no choice.
Every time you there, man, they want to try to order out. You got some knuckleheads trying to order off of student menus and teachers. Man, you trying to help the community, and they want to try to ruin it with their low class. But don't get me started.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on that, man.
Look, it sounds like you done seen it before.
Yeah, I have seen it, man. But
yeah.
As we said, I am happy to see a lot of new folks coming down there. A lot of new content creators doing it. Hey, I can remember just doing team videos on top of a old hotel that's still there, and in the area. So it's nice to see people making that change. It's a life-changing thing to leave a country, let alone be in a country that you don't speak the language to. But guys, in poco, just work at it, chip away at it. The people are there for you, and a lot of good Panamanian people there that will embrace you. So let's be the ambassadors and lead by example.
Yeah, I know we'll get ready to close out, but just a year ago, man, Daiquiri 23 was underwater. And man, I was the life preserver. I'm talking about I was taking every ounce, every dollar I had to keep it alive.
And that was at El Cangrejo. And then you literally doubled your rent to move to where you are at now. And then it doubles again in a year.
Yeah.
If someone don't want to know that you're not in it to win it, you're an example that you're in it to win it just because of the people that always come up to you and meeting you that heard about Daiquiri 23.
Yeah. And if it wasn't for the base of people that come, and then the tourists and the people looking to relocate, coming to Panama, and then change of venue, change to Avenue Balboa and the Megapolis Outlet Mall. Coming to that location changed the game. It changed the revenue. It changed the profitability. Yes, I had to double in staff after I got over there. You know, I had to do a lot of things differently when I got there. But thank God that going through those tough times in El Congreso prepared me for what it looked like to grow in Panama. I was hiring from the bottom of the barrel because people don't trust new businesses to come and work there, and then they go out of business and they're back unemployed again. Our doors stayed open, remained open. Nobody ever came to Daiquiri 23 to see it close, except for on Mondays when we were closed as our regular day off. And they've still never seen it where we currently are. But thank God for a change of business. Yeah, I paid a hefty price to do it, but well worth it. So anybody coming, they got to get in where I'm at now.
Right.
You know, or go to a area that like I did and start from that area and not be profitable. You got to be ready to hit the ground running if you pick an area like Avenue Balboa. And that means you got to have the financial resources, and you got to have the ability to hire the right people. That means you got to be able to make sure you're there until it basically can become profitable. It's not going to run itself. You got to be prepared to be hands-on so that you can learn the process, that nobody else can pull the wool over your eyes. If you've done it, you can hire somebody else to do it and give them guidelines and expectations on what you expect to happen. If I'm not there, how are you going to run my business? You going to run it in the ground, or are you going to make it profitable? And if I see the numbers are starting to change and go in a different direction, I'm coming to talk to you. Either I'm coming to talk to you because you've increased the income, or I'm coming to talk to you because the income decreased. But at least I got my hand on the pulse of the business. And I can look at numbers and see we're not going in the right direction, or we are going in the right direction. So those are just some of the things that you and I can sit down and have a conversation about. And I'm going to be real with you. I can talk real with you about being underwater, what it takes to actually get yourself out of the red and on to profitability. I can talk to you about that in Panama. I'm not talking to you about somebody else's experience. I'm talking to you about what I had to go through.
Right. So, hey guys, that's just a whole other reason that, you know, we have a spot that you can come to, chill out, relax, and have a bowl soup, have a plate, oxtails, have some tacos, have some wings, have some food.
Have some steak, ribeye steak, New York steak.
So, you know, guys, show some love. Drop in anytime at Daiquiri 23. No, we went a little long, but we'll be right back here again behind the red curtain with Mr. Jeffrey Carter, talking business and things that's just happening in life. And hey, man, it's always good to, you know, we talk all the time anyway, and always good to catch back up, get back out there. People been asking, hey, where you guys at? What you doing? But here we is.
We right here. We here. We here.
Where the tropics meet the
Here
real.
live. So, guys, until then,
brothers from another
peace
mother,
and love.
turning back, got that Panama
Always.
sun on our skin, from the states to the tropics where the good times begin. Life abroad, a different kind of freedom's found. Retirement dreams on fertile ground. Yeah, we peeling back the layers, ain't no stopping us, not deep into the truth. That's the promises, the do's, the don'ts, the funny, the absurd. Welcome to the real, every single word. We're pulling back the curtain, yeah, the red curtain. Everything you wanna know is certain. Got that business flowing, restaurant so bright. Daiquiri 23, where we vibe all night. Good people from the globe gather around the bar, food and drinks off the hook, shining like a star. From expat communities to the local scene, we're talking life, love, and everything in between. Yeah, we peel back the layers, ain't no stopping us, not deep into the truth. That's the promises, the do's, the don'ts, the funny, the absurd. Welcome to the real, every single word. We're pulling back the curtain, yeah, the red curtain. Everything you wanna know is certain. This ain't just talk, it's connection, it's a vibe. Building bridges, crossing oceans, feeling alive. No taboos here, just the unfiltered truth. From the wisdom of the elders to the fire ignited.